Welcome back everyone. This is F.U.N Ranch, here on a ranch simulator. We have a special guest with us, Bubbles. She's busy packing the truck while I'm busy with the daily tasks. Then we headed to town to see what we could get for product. Wow, the salami was almost 3 times worth what normal pork meat is. Cow cheese without egg and milk, not worth it. I'll guess you get more for the cheese than you'll get for the milk. But blue milk with egg was gonna be great money. Then we headed to a hardware store where I bought some metal plates and concrete. I know that when we start with a new pig pen and the cattle pen, we're gonna need more granaries and more windmills. So it won't just lie around in a workshop, we're definitely gonna use it. Bubbles bought some paint. She loves painting things. When we got back home, started placing the first foundations for where I wanted the greenhouse. Seems like we're gonna need planks again. Well, I've seen the hardware store selling planks. With our next build, we might just do the lazy thing and just buy planks. So I moved the table saw outside. We're gonna harvest these trees around here. These trees belong to the game. They're not part of our ranch, but they are a huge inconvenience, because when every time we drive in or out, we always hit one of these trees, or more than one. So if we can get them out of the way, it will be a better quality of life for us. Early the next morning, carried on with sawing planks, then milking. Bubbles did ask if there's anything we needed help with, and I said no, she must just enjoy herself. So she was busy with the greenhouse while we were busy sawing planks. And then she had to leave us. She had other things to do, but she got further with the greenhouse than I would have. I just carried on sawing planks for the rest of the day. This series has been taking way too long, so from now on, if I do daily tasks like milking or cleaning, I'm gonna try to keep as much in the background, unless something happens that's worthy of mentioning. And was back at sawing planks. Used the field trailer for the first time and carried on sawing planks in a new area. I weren't sure how many planks we needed, but while we were busy we might as well carry on. Why so much rain? Seems like it's always raining. Before bedtime, stacked the planks a bit to go into the trailer. Next morning after the milking session, started loading planks onto the trailer. Even though that seemed like a lot of planks, I knew it wasn't gonna last. Quickly cleaned the pig pen. There was a lot of dead pigs to harvest, and I wasn't sure if it was what I killed or did they die of other causes. Didn't matter, it's still money. Then I placed the BPs for the new barn. After completing the barn, placed a couple of stables, picked up some more planks that we saw. Couldn't take it all, but that was all good. We had a lot of time. I was hoping we had enough for what we wanted to do now. When I finished the stables, put a fence around the new barn. It didn't look nice, but maybe later we'll have time to fix it. Placed feeding troughs and water troughs. Started harvesting the chicken and the pigs. Still weren't sure how they died, but hey, shit happens. We ended the day with sorting eggs. Then it was off to a shop to spend some more money. bought 30 cooler boxes and 5 more milk containers. And also another milking machine. Back home I demolished that first small pen we had. Late that night we moved the last cow into the new barn. Next morning early we went to pick up the last of the cooler boxes we bought the day before. With 2 milking machines in a barn, things should move much more smoothly. Now I could milk the goats on the one and the dairy cows on the other one, and all I gotta do is change the containers once it's full. Damn, that's a lot of goat milk. When I went to pick up some eggs, I wasn't sure how many chickens were still alive, but at this moment nothing bothered us. We just wanted to get it all organized. It was time to get back to production, so I started making more cheese. Dairy cow blue mold cheese with egg. As I took out the cheese that could go to the market, I could replace them with a newly made cheese. Just keep the preserving bins full and production running. And there was a lot of cheese that was ready for the market. And it kept us busy well into the night. Even had to switch on the lights to carry on. In between also made some sausages and hung them into a preserving bin. The sausages were really good money. The problem was they took a lot of time. The preserving bin couldn't hold a lot, and you had to hang them one by one. I wasn't happy with the sausages falling all over the floor, so I placed the inflatable mattress there. At least it made me feel better. And I think the new setup just worked great. After a good night's rest, started packing the truck to go to the market, and I hoped it was worth it. The cheese preserving bin was busy and it was full, so there we were waiting, but we can pack the cheese that's ready. Damn, I need the loading bay. Our first goat cheese was ready. Cool. The salami should also be ready. Yep, I can also go to town. Next morning cleared the pen a bit. There weren't a lot of animals, but they still made a huge mess. After a milking session I headed to town. Curd, chicken and chicken sausages, 1.6 multiplier. Sold our product and we were very happy. Picked up a new rooster since I killed all our roosters and restocked on some ammo. Then I went home and hooked the large trailer, headed to a hardware store and bought a crap load of planks. And even more planks. And then I had to start loading them. Next morning headed to the general store, bought 2 more composters and 10 sprinklers for the greenhouse. Then I started working on the docking area, which I also want to make a finished goods area. The docking bay was done and I was kind of happy. It wasn't my best build, but I'm no builder. We can't stack one foundation onto the other one, but at least we should be able to load onto the truck. I would have felt happier if Rob or Crazy the Man were here to build. They're just brilliant with building, but hey, for now I was happy. The packing and unpacking will just take ages, but that's nothing new. It was already late when the truck was finally unpacked. I wasn't too bothered with the stacking of the cooler boxes. Okay guys, that was a busy couple of days. Thanks for Bubbles who joined us. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. And as always, have fun.